Each year, the Water Authority gives rebates for replacement of more than 400,000 square feet of high water use turf to residents and businesses. This year, we are focusing on those areas that consume more water than even typical high water use turf. Steep slopes, such as the slopes you see to your west, which use about 2 to 3 times as much water as flatter areas, and small areas no more than 10 feet in any direction, which are hard to water due to overspring. This is an outstanding example of exactly the kinds of partnerships the Water Authority hopes to create throughout the community to reach our water conservation goal. Let's give TransCore and Hilltop landscape architects and contractors a hand.
Now, this program is aimed at commercial establishments, businesses, our non-residential customers who have either small space areas that they'd like to convert to xeriscaping or areas with steep slopes.
Well, the reason we're offering this program is that the biggest water savings potential exists in these problem areas, such as slopes and small areas. Well, the problem with sloped areas is that water tends to run off of them. And so you need to put 2 to 3 times as much water on a slope to get it properly watered as you would a flat area.
The disadvantages of a sloped area in a landscape is that you really cannot water it efficiently. The top of the slopes get dry, and then the bottom of the slopes get puddles. So it's a very inefficient way to water, and we're glad that they're taking this landscaping out.
We've had to pour so much water on this area. There are 3 irrigation zones on the area, and we would run them in the morning and in the evening just to keep the area green. And if we dropped off on the water, we'd start to get brown spots. So it's been really problematic to try to keep the area healthy.
We heard about the Water Authority double rebate program through our landscaping company, the Hilltop.
When the Hilltop heard about the double rebate program, we thought that TransCore was an ideal candidate, and they were very excited to take advantage of it.
Victor Rodriguez from the Hilltop called and said, "I have an exciting proposition for you. Can we come over and talk?" So I said, sure, and I hadn't heard anything about the double rebate at that time. But he and Aaron Forrester came over and we sat down and they explained how it worked. And I thought, boy, this is really a great opportunity.
We expect to save about 750,000 gallons of water a year in this project, and that's a huge amount of water.
It's a pretty simple process. You give us a call, tell us you're interested in the program. We send out a packet of information. You can look through it, decide if the project that you're doing seems like it's going to fit with our program. And then you schedule an appointment with our Xeriscape inspector. And he comes out, looks at your property and says, yes, this will qualify. You fill out your application and he takes it with him. When you're finished with your project, you give us a call. He comes out, you don't even have to meet with him at that point. He looks and says, oh yes, you did what you said you were going to do on your application, and the credit goes on your bill.
With the double rebate program, the rebate pays for the cost of the project. And we wanted especially to do it at the beginning of the season so we could maximize the water savings as we were just starting to get back into the watering season.
Xeriscape is not just ugly rocks all over the place. We have some beautiful native plants here that are going to grow up and have color, and it's going to be very nice once it's done.
I was very interested to see the design that Hilltop came in with. I had just taken a residential landscaping class, and so I knew a little bit. And when I saw the plants that they had selected, I knew they had chosen wisely. They had chosen plants that would give year-round interest. The juniper will stay green even in the winter. The winter jasmine is the first thing to bloom in the spring, so we'll have the lovely yellow flowers from that. The desert willow blooms from June through October, so we'll have the beautiful pink flowers from the desert willow and the interesting branching patterns that creates. The bear grass, it will have some height to it. The gamble oak will be a lovely color and interesting shape, so there will be year-round interest, and I could see that they had thought it through, and they had also chosen plants that will be low maintenance and absolutely the lowest water usage plants that they could get.